I will not write you a poem about hope, one that will cause you to weep tears of joys, tears that will glimmer like stars and diamonds in your eyes. The poem you read will make you long for the ghost of the girl you once were. You will not need to clutch your chest or check your pulse, 2 fingers to your wrist, feeling every heartbeat. There is no need because you are alive and breathing, and that is what I want my writing to show you. If you were to ask me why everything I write is haunted and infused with loneliness, I might struggle to respond in a way that isn't speaking a million words or painting a million pictures, an explosion of memories all at once, because I don't even know where to start. I learned to write my way out of the darkness at a young age, building myself a shelter from the hurricane with words. I learned how to talk myself out of anything. I found a way to escape my reality in the pages of whatever new fictional lifeboat I discovered at the St. Louis County Library that week. I wish I could put it into words you would understand, the reason why my writing is so tragic. I'm gonna sit down, I'm sorry, I'm like shaking.
No, you're, yep, whatever you need.
Yeah. Where was I? Oh, I'm all good. I like the floor. I wish I could put it into words you would understand, the reason why my writing is so tragic. I wish I knew how to explain to you that every person I draw is a reflection, that might not be a direct self-portrait, but the sadness in their eyes reflects mine. How can I write about weeping willows and wildflowers and the love I have for my younger siblings when I learned to write about the ruins of everyone and everything I had once loved that had been burned to the very ground right in front of my eyes? I write in ink made of my blood and the blood of my mother and the blood of my mother's mother, blood spilled when my mother was 16 that followed her everywhere and in turn followed me. I've tried to write poetry drenched in sunshine and happiness, but I can't because I'm still choking on the ashes of my past. How can I write about the pure joy that radiates out of my best friend's laugh when some of my earliest writing was my first suicide note at 11 years old? If you want me to write about butterflies, I'll write about butterflies stuck in resin for the rest of time, wings frozen in midair, unable to escape. If you want me to write about wildflowers, I'll write about the way the dead petals crumble with the slightest touch from even the most gentle pairs of hands. If you want me to write about the beauty of the stars and outer space, I'll write about supernovas and black holes that suck everything inside them. I won't write about sunshine because I prefer the cloudy skies, the swirling storm clouds surrounding me, reminding me how small I am compared to this universe. How overwhelmingly insignificant I am in the grand scheme of things, and while that may sound scary, I embrace it. I take inspiration from the hurricane I was raised by. I tend to find comfort in my own sadness and prefer to find myself enveloped in isolation rather than happiness. I cannot write about my accomplishments because I'm still terrified that I will never be good enough. Self-doubt circles my mind like a vulture circling a dead cat, attacking and ripping apart my brains, shreds of memories and my mother's hatred spilling out of my ears and dripping onto this poem, fusing together the same way a sealed envelope does after you lick the glue. I'm not here to inspire anyone other than to show you it is possible to survive. I'm here to let it out on paper rather than my wrists. I will not write you a poem about the beauty of nature. Instead, you will read a poem filled with forests on fire where you can feel the hazy smoke in your lungs. I wrote all of this to say that I will not write you a poem about hope.